So running it on feature 1, which is 240 minutes, it starts up just fine. You can see and hear water flow, at least on some level. And down inside of it, just nothing. No water flow, nothing coming through here. Sounds like it's working really hard. And then it powers up and then stops. Get an alert on there. And so I hit reset and start again. I have to do this 4 or 5 times before it eventually goes. Nothing's moving on the pool at all, it's just what it is. I know that when the pool gets going and the pressure gets up there, it's at about 15 psi. So there we go again. I have to reset and start again. Typically it's about 4 or 5 times of doing this, and eventually it runs at a really high RPM and finally gets enough water up in it. Still nothing coming in here, not even a trickle really. It's hard to see down in there, but very slow drizzle. Once it does eventually go, this little device right here starts spraying water once it actually gets all the water up into it. You can see it's going at high RPM, which is fine. Still not really getting much in the way of water through here. Starting to get some leakage there. Nowhere else does it leak that I can tell. But even now the pressure on here is super low. And then it's like it finally, now that it has a little bit of priming, it's taking forever just to get the bubbles out of the system, and these will spew out eventually, but had a little burst right there when it was a higher RPM, but feels like it's just kind of struggling to get going. So my question ultimately is, how in the heck do we get it so that it is more automated, because I can't come out here and do this every time the pool needs to run.